innaka ghafurur rahim. Inna Allahumma la sahla illa ma ja'altahu sahla wa anta taj'alul hazna idza syi'ta sahla. Allahumma ya Karim ya Rahim, bestow upon us your mercy and blessing for the Faculty of Science and Technology Kerjaya Seminar 2021 held today. In conjunction with this ceremony, we ask for your protection and care. Grant us prosperity and happiness. Indeed, we gather on this day because of you and bless this ceremony from beginning to end. Ya Zal Jalali wal Ikram, we also seek protection from you, from all things that could tarnish our program, and from all things that distract us from obeying you. To you alone we leave all our affairs. Rabbana alaika tawakkalna wa ilaika anabna wa ilaikal masir. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azaban nar. Wa sallallahu ala Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa sallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Amin amin ya rabbal alamin. Thank you to Hilman Hakim bin Ahmad Sabri for the recitation of dua just now. Without further ado, I welcome our moderator, Dr. Nur Hidayah Azman, to continue the program.
Okay, all right. So thank you very much, Ms. Farisha. So first of all, welcome and assalamualaikum semua. So I am your moderator for today. So my name is Dr. Nur Hidayah Azman, FST Senior Lecturer. So today we have a very special guest. So today we have Mr. Amirul Hazim bin Kamarul Zaman. So Cik Amirul, are you here? Cik Amirul, testing mic sekejap.
Yes, I'm here, Doctor. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
I try to switch on my camera.
Yes, that would be nice. So this is our guest speaker. So we're very lucky to have him today. So while I do the spiel and I'll tell you about what we're going to do today, let me just quickly share my screen for a bit. I'm just going to show you a little bit before Mr. Amira will also share his screen. So we'll have two different sets of screen sharing going on today. So for today, we're going to be doing slot number 1. So slot number 1 is pursuing a passion or follow the flow. Such an awesome topic. So thank you so much, Mr. Amir, for agreeing to do this talk this morning. So for today's talk, we're going to hear from Mr. Amirul Hazim Kamaruzaman. He is an FST alumni. So he used to study at the Faculty of Science and Technology. He did applied physics, graduated in 2019. So he is now the co-founder of Apa di Langit, Universe Awareness Malaysia, and he's also actively engaged in STEM outreach, particularly in astronomy. So he's got a pretty high cred. So he's won numerous student awards, all on national level. He was paid to present in Japan for a symposium in astronomy. So he was granted a travel grant. So he won a travel grant to go to Japan to present. And then he's also been on television several times in support of his ventures. And most recently, he also won the Alumni Icon for FST. So congratulations, Amirul, on that win. So I'm just looking forward to hearing to his journeys as a co-founder, to hear about his ups and downs. Lots and lots of space, I'm pretty sure. So I'm really excited to hear him speak. So I hope you in the audience are going to be as excited as well. So what we're going to do today is we're going to have the main talk from our speaker. So we're going to hear him talk about pursuing a passion or following the flow. So that's our first itinerary today. And then after that, he has kindly agreed to give us a tour. So he's going to give us an observatory tour. So we'll look at what he's been doing. We'll look at lots of space, like I mentioned. And then after that, we're going to go into an audience quiz, all right? So you in the audience get to participate. There will be a quiz. So if you answer the questions correctly, there's going to be a prize. So if you want to know what the prize is, do tune in, do stay until the end. So do join us with the audience quiz. Awesome questions, I gotta say. And then last but not least, there will be the audience Q&A. So the way we're going to do this is we will be using this platform. This is called Mentimeter. So how do you participate? So if you use your phone or if you want to use your laptop, open a separate browser. So you open another browser on your phone or on your laptop. You go to menti.com and then you key in the code 75488769, right? So if you put in this code, that number right at the top, 75488769, so you'll be able to join us for the quiz and you will be able to join us for the Q&A. So for the Q&A, if you look on your screen, meaning once you've keyed in that code, on the bottom corner of your screen, there is this question answer module here. Basically, there's an icon. You click on that icon and then you can just type in your question. You can do this throughout this talk, so you can start giving your questions now if you want. So click on that, put in your questions, and then other people on Menti can see your questions. They can vote for your questions, and then the top voted questions will be addressed during the Q&A at the end of the session, okay? So we will be using Menti mostly for the quiz, mostly for the Q&A, so that's the plan for today. So without further ado, we're gonna go to the main speech now. So Mr. Amirul, are you ready?
Yes, Doctor, I'm ready.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Hang on. Let me just stop the sharing for a bit. Okay, so if you are ready, so let me just admit this person into the lobby, and then Mr. Amir, you can fire away.
All right. So can I start now? Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Nur Hidayah, for inviting me, for being a moderator for today's talk session. And also thank you to FST for inviting me to this session. And also thank you everyone for joining us today, this early morning. All right, so it is 9 a.m. I saw just now already 59 people already in, even at 8:55. So I'm
There's actually
really
167 now.
167. Wow. Okay, I'm so amazed with the participation right now. And also, what else should I know? I think I should know for the participants that are joining us today. Where are you guys from? So can I know, are you guys students or lecturers or alumni, FST alumni as well? So you can share something here. You can unmute your mic or in the chat room. I guess I can see the chat room. Yeah. So for those who joining us, who are you? So I need to know, who are you?
I think it's still too early in the morning. Well, someone on the chat said FST student. Well, that's good. That's somebody, Fardu Kifaya here. That's good. That's good.
Oh, okay. I cannot see the chat coming in.
Right. It's probably because of the guest setting. So Mr. Hilman Hakim said he's an FST student. Nur Sabrina said students. Adillah is year 1 students. Madiha is also FST student. So Anis, final year food biotechnology. So 3rd year. Lots and lots of yes, and there's a slew of people typing in. Now,
okay, that's good. Okay, so that you're aware right now, so you're awake. That's the most important. So if you're not awake, so how could you listen to this? Maybe in your dreams, you hear my voice. Okay, so thank you so much for those who are joining us today. I'm not sure whether I heard from Food Biotech just now. Do we have here applied physics students? Hopefully there are in here because I'm an applied physics alumni FST. So today I would like to share some of the maybe a bit about what am I doing right now, what is Apa di Langit, and also for those who are in the 3rd year or the 4th year, you might want to plan your future right now. The early you plan for your future, the better. So if you have the passion right now, so hold tight to your passion until the end of this session because we have a series of, I think, 2 set of questions that I would like to ask, and you need to hold that tight. So in the end, I hope that you can make a decision whether you want to pursue your passion after you graduate, or you will follow the flow as the river flows. Okay, so let me share this screen first. I think when I'm start to share the screen, you might not able to see me. Okay. Okay, so can you see my slides right now? Doctor, can you see?
Yep, see it?
Okay. So this is the topic today, pursuing a passion or follow the flow. So my name is Amir Hazim bin Kamrul Zaman, the co-founder of Apa di Langit Universal Awareness Malaysia, and also FST alumni 2019 from Applied Physics. Okay. So so before we start, this is the question that I want to raise. Okay, from the tree of thoughts. Okay. So the question is, what is your passion? So I believe that everyone here have their own passion, or kind of like a hobby that makes into a really keen passion that you have in your life. So what is your passion? Think of it first. All right, hold it tight. Or if you have 2 or 3 passions, okay, just hold to it. And another part, might able to, what we say, to sort things out. Maybe you choose the strong passion that you have. All right. So a quick, maybe to help you out. So the passion that you want to choose, do you have the determination to choose it? All right. Or do you have the determination to do your passion? And the second one is, does the passion that you have give you excitement? Okay. So hold it to it. All right. So I'll get back to this later. So a bit about my education background. So I'm from Seremban, Negeri Sembilan. So hopefully there's someone here in Seremban too. Okay, so my secondary level is at SMKA Syed Haji Muhammad Said Seremban. So here is the picture of my first talk on astronomy during my high school. I think this one is during my Form 4 or Form 5. All right, so we have a workshop during night session. So there's 3 telescope over there, as you can see. So 2 of it are telescope from the school. So my school, if anyone here are from SMK Shams, the school has an observatory, all right, and also has 1 or 2 telescope in the observatory. So yeah, so the passion that I have right now is not like on the degree during my degree study. No, it's already grooming since my primary school. All right, I like it astronomy so much since I was 4 years not 4 years old, since standard 4. Yes, standard 4 we start to learn about the solar system, planets, and the moon. Okay, so besides that, after my secondary school, I went to College Matrikulasi Pulau Pinang, Penang Matriculation College. Okay, so this is my a brief like a talk during my astronomy club gathering. So we have about more than 100 registration during this club opens its registration. So yes, definitely I go there. So because another thing that is very interesting in Penang Matriculation College is also that it has an observatory, a big refractor telescope, and also a gallery, an astronomical gallery. So it's really interesting that actually I don't choose to go to Penang Matriculation College. The three matriculation that I chose was Negeri Sembilan, Melaka, and also Selangor. And I don't know, maybe it's a fate that I was ditakdirkan to be there. So that's my passion, and I was really happy to go there. And of course, the observatory like my second house to me. All right. So the next one from the matriculation, I went to USIM in 2015, first year. Then I graduated in 2019. So this is me with Prof. Datuk Musa. Back then he was the Naib Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor of USIM, and also the YDP MPP of USIM. So during this time, we had night observation looking at the moon, because this time around was during the supermoon event, astronomical event. So it was really interesting. We set up a few telescope along with USIM Astrophic Club. We put on telescope at the what we call Complex Sukan. Okay. So a really great event there. So many people come, not even from USIM student, but also from outsiders. Okay. So that's the picture of me graduating in 2019. So this one is my supervisor, Dr. Wan Maisara. Thank you so much, Doctor, for giving the guidance and also teach me a lot in especially during FYP and also during the class. So I'm from photonic elective. So Dr. Wan Maisara teach me photonics, and also the three peoples are my FYP members along together with Dr. Maisara as the supervisor. And definitely besides your supervisor that you need to appreciate that you have, and also the backbone of my life, so of course your parents. Okay, so if you can see here the picture below, so this is Prof Waterluin. There's a reason why I put this. So because in applied physics, Prof Waterluin was he teaches physics. I'm not sure whether he's currently teaching or not in MIT, but to show to you here that physics is really fun. Okay, so I might be biased right now, more to applied physics, not to other kind of courses. But just to show you, in applied physics, we have that one type of lecturer that he did the experiment in the class, and also he stands on the chair to show us about the pendulum moving. So of course not like this. Okay, if like this, I'm sure that the lecturer going to already gone viral. But the lecturer was if I can mention here, is Dr. Nazrul. So Dr. Nazrul really teaches a really fun and exciting physics in class. So I hope that stay healthy, doctor. So I pray for you all the best for the future, and also teaching the next generation of applied physics students. Okay, so this is about me and the passion about the universe. So this is my passion. So my passion goes through from not down to earth but going up to the sky, so going to the universe. So in first I think I start develop my passion really serious in 2012, whereby these are the two primary telescope that I have back then. And during that time 2012, uh, I developed a Facebook page named Amir Azim Observatory. So you can go there to search more about it. And in 2020, so during the pandemic, but this time there's not much restriction. In 2020, I think PKPP during that time. So I managed to have my own observatory. So rather than to do my observation at my backyard, second floor. So right now I'm having this awesome observatory, which is cost me much cheaper than iPhone 11 Pro. So I'm really proud of it, because thankfully I'm not an iPhone lover, so I spend it on my passion. So there. So hopefully maybe after this I can show you a short tour of my observatory. So basically there are three telescopes, two main telescopes right here and over there, and also the roof can be slide open. Okay, so that's the difference of an observatory than a store. For a usual store, you can just open maybe the window or also the door, but an observatory that makes it different is that you can slide off the roof, or you can open the roof. So this one concept is slide roof. Okay, so this is my passion. So why I choose this one? Because of course I love to see the universe, the mystery things out there, so we can see the nebula, how the place where the stars are born. You can see here the galaxy, spiral galaxy, planets, moon, stars, nebula again here where the depth of stars. You can see here annular solar eclipse. This was captured last year, 2019. During the annular solar eclipse, I went to Johor, Tanjung Piai, Johor, And this one is the total solar eclipse at maximum at Palembang, Indonesia. So during this eclipse trip at Palembang, Indonesia, it was back then in 2016. And of course, I'm in the second year of my study. So I'm trying to get my opportunity to go there. So I approached the FSC staff, the FST admins. How can I go there? Because it is my passion, and I know that solar eclipse rarely happen. Even to see a total solar eclipse near to Malaysia. So I talked to a few lecturers and also the dean faculty. That time was Prof Norita. So he really gave me the courage and also support to go there. So I get to go there to experience myself the total solar eclipse. So it is really interesting. And besides that, so if you can see in the top right picture here, so this is at FST, not FST, in USIM. So I'm pretty sure you know this landmark, okay, at the roundabout. So this was an optical phenomenon occur here. So up here is sun halo, and this one here that I'm showing with my hand here is actually the circumhorizontal arc. So it is quite rarely happen, and also interesting to capture. For myself, to do my passion is that when I go to any place, I need to have the connection between me, myself, with the nature. Of course, the nature in terms of what lies above, either the moon or astronomical phenomenon, especially. So that makes me bond to what my passion is. All right. So for those who have passion, try to figure out, does your passion bonds with you very tightly. So it is important so that you can develop your passion after it. Okay. Okay, that's pretty much about me. And this is about Apa di Langit. So Apa di Langit was founded in 2016. So this is my founder, my friend, that Mr. Hafiz Mirza. He came to me at Nilai. So I'm not sure if you still recognize this restaurant. It is at Acacia. So we discussed quite detail about he's bringing to me an idea of we need to build the space generation, or we need to build the economy for astronomy. So I said, that why not? Because this is my passion, I want to develop it too. So why not we go it together? So that's how is it. So Hafiz Mirza is the founder, and also I'm the co-founder of Apa di Langit. And we have 5 division in Apa di Langit currently. The main one is Apa di Langit, which focus on education, space camps, astronomy camps, okay, especially for primary and also secondary children, and not to forget about the kindergarten. So we go from the youngsters, 4 years old, 5 years old, up until the public too. Okay. Another division, we have Apa di Langit Astrotourism. So we developed this one for those who have interest in stargazing and also tourism. Especially for us, we really love to travel a lot, and that's why we developed the Apa di Langit Astrotourism. So it combines the tourist segment, also the tourism segment with astronomy, what lies ahead. Above us. Okay, so it is quite close to like nature tourism, because instead of we look at the plants, we look at agriculture, but this one we look at the stars. Okay. The third one, we have Apa di Langit Media. So this one focuses on media segment, like event organizing. So this part. Besides that, we have Apa Nak Beli. So this one more towards the sales and marketing segment. So we have we sell telescope, we sell binoculars and other optical stuff. But unfortunately, right now we have sold out for the telescopes, because it is really interesting that during this pandemic, that people in Malaysia, yeah, they kind of like seeing the four sides of the dinding, the walls in their house. So they tends to look up. they tends to look the universe, the moon, the planet. So there's quite many purchase about telescope here, and the next upcoming stock will be next year. So it's really it kind of like lamanya cepatlah sampai stock. It's kind of like that because the pandemic of course definitely affected the world economy and also the production of telescope worldwide. So yeah, it is really challenging. And the fifth segment, we have digital solutions. So we do have team that develop websites for entrepreneurs that want to create a website, or also for individuals that want to have their own website. So we have that digital solution segment. Okay, so I'm going to show you this video, a brief about apa di langit. Hopefully you can hear the music, alright? So let me play first.
I don't think I hear anything. Does anybody else hear anything?
Can you hear or cannot hear?
Yeah, macam tu lah.
Cannot
just,
hear.
just now it was working. Okay, wait. I try to stop screen share and share it again. Okay, let me try again.
No.
Still cannot.
Weird. Tadi waktu testing okay je kan?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Maybe you can just watch, I guess.
Right?
Wait, I try to share from YouTube. Maybe it can work.
Okay, alright.
Include the sound, I think. If you tick include the sound, then the audio can be here.
If not, you could send me the YouTube and then I can open the YouTube and then I can share it from my screen. I can do that too.
Okay. That's great. Let me send you this link first.
Sorry everyone. Technical issues here.
Yeah, beyond control.
We
Suddenly, just
tested
now,
very early in the morning and I heard it. So yeah, we want to make sure that everybody hears it.
Yes.
So-
Okay, that I already sent the link to you.
Okay, hang on. So while I open, you can just continue just do some spiel for 2 minutes or so, and then I'll share my.
Okay. So about apa di langit, we have currently. I think we can go to the next slide. Okay. So apa di langit is also known as Universe Awareness Malaysia. So it is a program. Universe Awareness is a program supervised under Leiden University and the IAU International Astronomical Union and also under UNESCO. And besides that, the Universe Awareness name or the organization, each country in the world, they have their own national point of contact. So for Malaysia, Universe Awareness Malaysia, it is Apa di Langit. So most of the modules that we use are from the Universe Awareness modules, and also some of it we also craft of our own module because we also have our own academic advisors. So these are the members of the Universe Awareness here. So about 63 countries.
I'm ready to share the YouTube.
All right, Doctor.
Okay.
Please.
All right. Can everyone see the screen?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes,
Okay.
Doctor.
All right. So this is the YouTube video. We'll be playing it for a bit.
Dekat angkasa ada satu satelit dia Dua, tiga, empat, lima, enam, tujuh, lapan kan? Ini boleh fokus. 영상을 하나 보여드릴게요. Next.
Deepest appreciation to
アジアの皆さんに少し天の岩戸のお
It's
話を
the Kingdom of Thailand.
data-data untuk geodesi ini daripada hilal matahari adalah
Ini kemungkinan agak sulit untuk mendapatkan visibilitas hilal.
itulah anak bulan sangat halus.
Jika kita beransur tourism, maka pernahkah tuan-tuan melihat langit yang penuh dengan bintang?
Awesome video. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing.
Okay.
All right, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Doctor. But I think I cannot click on this share screen button.
Ooh, has it gone missing again? Because your video is on at the moment, so
Okay.
I'm guessing it's that strange thing going on again. Is it coming up?
Okay, I already stopped the video and still cannot.
Oh,
Because it says only meeting organizers and presenters can share.
oh, right. Okay. Let me fix that. Hang on. I'm guessing somebody made you an attendee for some reason. Hang on. Make a presenter. Yep, change. Sorry about that. Someone
Okay, it's back.
There you go. Okay, you can present now.
Okay, so
Okay.
you can see the screen right now. All right, so back to Universe Awareness. So this is the Universe Awareness membership. So we have about 20 currently to about 63 countries. And each country have their own national point of contact. And for Malaysia again is Apa di Langit. Okay, and these are a brief kind of a quick photo from our previous program last 2 years. Okay, this one was during MassTech program. So right now already changed to MOSTI. Okay, so this that's Hafiz, that's me, and also some of our team members. So Apa di Langit have 19 team members and all of them are from astronomy background, especially from degree in Islamic astronomy from University Malaya. We have also previously 3 interns. They just finished their internship about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago on 11 September. So the 3 interns are also from Islamic astronomy degree from UM. And we have 5 academic advisors. So the academic advisors really give us guidance and also the support that we need for each of astronomy or space science segment. So for example, we have academic advisors in Islamic astronomy or Falak. Also, we have academic advisors in space technology. We have academic advisors also in dark sky research or with studies at astrotourism segment. Also, we have the advisor. So yeah, we are for the past 5 years, Apa Langit are pursuing in really full time for about 2 years. So during 2016, 17, and also 18, Apa Langit was working in terms of not at full time, because Hafiz during that time he has his own job, and also me at that time I was studying my degree. After that, in 2019, in the at the end of 2019, October, November, or December, like that, so we are already focusing on fully to build Apa di Langit full time. So the 2020 was the first year, and that time the pandemic hit. Of course, we need to change our method, because previously we do physical programs. So we, as you see in the video, we did reach more than 100 participation in just for one program. So then we changed to virtual, okay, during the pandemic. And also we still have that kind of parents' interest to send their children even during this pandemic, and also in virtual programs. So we are really really grateful for that. And this time this year, so in enters the second year of full time doing Apa di Langit. So because Hafiz resigned from his last job in 2019, and together with me, we fully built Apa di Langit for the past 1.5 year. Okay. So this was our first trip for chasing the total solar eclipse in Palembang, Indonesia. So that's the equipment that I bring, that I brought from Malaysia. So it's not quite heavy, but still able to capture great moments of the solar eclipse. Besides that, during my study in 2018, I managed to join the Kursus Sijil Tinggi Falak Syar'i. This time also, I reached out to the administration staff in FST and also the dean. But that time, not the dean, Dr. Nazrul, the Timbalan Dekan at that time. So I managed to reach him out and I say, Doctor, I really need this. Because it is again my passion, because these are the skills that I need, the accreditation, the knowledge that I can build from that. And also, Alhamdulillah, I get to be awarded the best student at that time. Besides that, in 2019, me and also Hafiz get to join the Asian Astronomy Workshop training for teachers in 2019. So it was 3-4 days period of time workshop exactly after the annular solar eclipse in Tanjung Piai, Johor. Okay. Before I go further, if you heard any dog barking, I'm so sorry about that. Not my pet, so just ignore it. Okay. So this is the Symposium Astronomy for Equity, Diversity and Inclusion in Japan back in 2019. I went there with travel grant that I get from the IAU, International Astronomical Union. It was really exciting because you are not spending much to go there, because you have travel grant that covers you for the accommodation and also transportation. I just go there, just bring enough money to go shopping, definitely. Okay. So during this time, the pandemic outbreak was still in control in Wuhan, China. So it does not affect Japan yet. So I was really grateful to be able to go there to meet awesome participants from many countries. So all of them, I can say that astronomy geeks, enthusiasts. Some of them are lecturers and also full-time students that joined here. So it is actually a symposium whereby we share something that what does astronomy give, or what does astronomy provides benefit for in terms of equity, diversity, and also inclusion. So this one also in line with the SDG of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So, of course, in anything that we do, we need to think of others. We sympathize with others. Okay, we might have people that are with hearing impairment, or they cannot see, they are blind or color blind. So how can we make them to get interest, to get the knowledge of astronomy? So in this symposium, I heard many presentations of how their actions, of how their work to do astronomy for equity, diversity, and also inclusion. And of course, when it says about it, it covers the whole kind of community. Okay. So of course, as an applied physics student, I was really impressed to see these lenses. Okay, so this was at the National Astronomical Observatory of Japan, where the symposium was held, and there's also a museum over there. So I get to see the lenses. These are the lenses of a telescope. So yeah, as a photonic student, optical student, you're really impressed to see that really big lens for a telescope. Besides that, I get to view to see the imaging camera. So it is called as the CCD, or the charge coupled device. It is basically like a camera chip in your camera, DSLR camera, or even in your phone, but much smaller, really, really small. But this one is really, really big. So it is really interesting to see the technology develop over there that can build this huge imaging camera. And this one, as already you also saw in the video, the president of International Astronomical Union, IAU, Prof. Dr. Ewin van der Scheck, at the symposium. Okay, we met her there, but that time he was the president. And a few weeks ago, the IAU just elected the new president of the IAU for the next 2 years. Okay, so behind that, if you can see the dome there, so that is our innovation product, I would say. So we built the impact dome. So this impact dome was fully grant received by the IAU, International Astronomical Union, Office of Astronomy for Development. So we built that for Malaysia, and also in collaboration with the University Ahmad Dahlan in Indonesia. So they also have there, and also this just picture of us bringing Apa di Langit throughout the years. We have I think one of the most impressive that we managed to put the name for a star and also exoplanet with a Malaysian name. So if you can search in the Google, I'm not sure already in or not, or in any astronomical apps, you can search for Bintang Intan, or also exoplanet by Duri. So exoplanet is a planet system that is outside the solar system. So in the solar system, we have the 8 planets until Neptune. But this one, Planet Baiduri and also Bintang Intan, was outside the solar system. But it is still in our Milky Way galaxy. Okay, and this one is our setup during the Malaysia East Asia solar eclipse, My Universe. So this one, Alhamdulillah, we just received the award for second place award for most outstanding online event during the pandemic. So we managed to get second place. I'm not sure who's the first, the champion for the award, but it is will be announced officially by the IAU soon, because we just received official email from them yesterday. So you are really lucky to hear it first. All right. Okay, so this is the National Astronomical Observatory of Japan. Okay, definitely I bring my jubah convo over there to do photo shoot. Alhamdulillah, I managed to get the rope before the flight. So really interesting to bring that, as if like I'm waiting for an Nauj. Okay, just to make a picture over there. Okay. All right. So for the next question, so it is not just me about sharing me, but later on I will ask from you guys. For the first question, you already know what is your passion. Okay. Now the follow-up question is why you choose that passion. There's two things. Does it give you value of the passion that you choose? Okay, the value can comes into many terms, either economic value or also other stuff, and also the uniqueness that also will be included as the value. And does your passion can go beyond, right? So right now you have two questions in your mind. The first one, I'm sure that you already choose what is your passion, and the next one is why you choose that passion. Later on, I hope that someone will share about it at the end of this session. Okay, I need to know that you have your passion, and if you really want to do it, you need to value your passion, and also can you go beyond that? Okay. Now comes the dilemma, all right? So, of course, the main topic of our discussion, pursuing a passion or follow the flow. Okay. Before we go further, I think I will ask here, everyone here, maybe Dr. Nohidaya can help me out in the chat room because I cannot see there. Okay. Pursuing a passion or follow the flow. Which one would you choose? Okay, we have about how many here? 217 attendees. Wow. Okay. What would you choose? Pursuing a passion, follow the flow. Okay. What would you choose? Okay, not even students. We have here lecturers also. Yes, the lecturer also might have the passion and also currently follow the flow. Maybe if you have your passion, just share it in the chat room, or you can unmute your mic.
So for me personally, so I'm Dr. Daya. Basically, I really love teaching from a very young age. So I really liked computing, but I also like teaching. So I did both. So I'm doing computer science and I'm also lecturing. So I'm sort of pursuing a passion myself. But to say that, I'm not following the flow, I think there's a lot of stuff about the job where you are following the flow, but I think it's very impossible to do just one or the other. I think at some points you have to do some of your passion, some of your flow, or else you go crazy. But that's just me. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
anybody else wants to share, you can type on the chats, or you want to open your mic, you can do that too.
Yeah, please. Interesting sharing from Dr. Nohidaya. Okay. If there are any other else, people here, we have 226 attendees.
I think everyone's still like groggy in the morning. Not a lot of participation, I'm afraid. Yeah, there's no take up on the chat so far.
All right. Okay. Never mind. You can.
Can I say something?
Oh, there you
yes.
go. Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
My name is Yasmin. I'm from ISA FST. I'm going to enter the second year starting next semester. I'm actually in a dilemma right now because the course that I'm taking is not my first passion. So I'm taking the course solely because of to follow the flow lah, because that's what my parents suggested me to take and so on. So, but because I've already entered into that course, I feel like I should have a passion for it. But right now I'm not sure where my passion is supposed to go. I don't know where to start because of course once you've started something, then you need to do it as best as you can. But I don't know where to find that passion. So can you please give a suggestion how to solve that dilemma?
All right. Thank you. Izrin Farina, is it?
Yasmin Farhani, yes.
Yasmin Farhani. Okay, sorry. Okay, so you have a dilemma and you are in this entering the second year. All right. So I can say that that's a dilemma that every not fresh graduate, but we say as new students who are entering the course of their degree life. Okay, yeah, they might choose the course due to follow the flow, not their passion, or they do not choose that, but the person was selected to go to that course, or some says that it can be a numerous reason. Okay, so what I can suggest or what can I give some opinion over here is the thing that you do for study right now, it can be any course that you can go right now, whether in applied physics, in food biotechnology or chemistry or anything. But the passion that you have, you can grow it from time to time. From from the second year you have your study, and also you can grow because you are not stated what is your passion. So I'm just give a general suggestion what you might do. So the passion that you have, you might or you can we say that integrate it with your current study. For example, if it is related, or if it is not related, maybe you can go pursue for your passion during your study to make it like a part-time that you can do. For example, if your passion is teaching and you are expecting to go into IPG or UPSI for education part, but end up you are here, maybe you can teach for your part-time session. Okay, you can be a tutor, for example, for kids at school. For example, during this kind of uh, era where pandemic hits off, you can do virtual class, for example. Because what I see is, even though my background is in applied physics and my passion is in astronomy, it is kind of related. But in another side, for my founder Hafiz Muza, he was a degree in political science, and his passion is in astronomy. So what you can do is, if you really have that passion so much, as previous question that I already said, you need to value your passion. Okay, value your passion, and what is your plan that your passion can go beyond from what you are studying right now. So it can also be that you are currently studying in this course. In the end, maybe you have the strong passion coming up from 2-3 years after this. Okay, then you can go for your passion, or you can work in the area of your study right now. After you graduate, you can do the passion that you have as a part-time, for example. Okay, then there's another part that I will touch about the passion itself. Okay, thank you for sharing, Yasmin. Okay, hopefully that you can figure it out soon. Okay, because yeah, because during this time of online session, because you are at home, okay, or maybe not, or you coming back to the university, being a student, you have the advantage of time. Okay, that's the most huge benefit that you have right now. You have the advantage of time, you have the advantage of searching the information, knowledge at just the tip of your fingertips. Okay, so go try to Google stuff over there. Try to make your passion to self-develop. Okay, the main thing is you self-develop first, and also in the same time you groom your passion. Okay, all right. Pursuing a passion. Okay, now is the time where the 3 question comes. Okay. Pursuing a passion, you need to determine first, what is the strength that you have. Am I still sharing the screen? Right? Okay.
Yep,
So, okay. So the first one is, what is the strength that you have? Okay, the strength can comes in many terms of, for example, do you have a partner that you can collaborate together to do something, a business, for example. Okay, do you have a partner? For me, I have Hafiz Muza, my founder, to collaborate with, together collaborate to build Apa di Langit. So that is one of the strength. Other than that, the support from your family, your parents. Okay, your parents will definitely worry about, kerja ni ada masa depan ke? For example, tu antaranya. Okay, so I already been there, done that. Okay, my parents really concerned, but when I already explain to them the future of Apa di Langit, how we plan to do this, then they understand. Okay, so the strength that you need is really, really important. Define your strength. The next one, what is the value of your passion? Okay, the value can comes, for example, I already said, in economic value, because the passion that you do, in the end, you need food on your table. You need to pay something. You want to buy a car, you want to buy a house, you need to spend for your hobby, for example, you need to buy something good. Okay, so does it give economic value? The first thing. And the second one, if you do something that for your passion, does the value is unique? Okay, in terms of unique, does it differs you from the others? Okay, for example, KFC and McDonald's both have their own niche area. Okay, so we go to McDonald's to buy, for example, burger. Okay, we don't go to KFC to buy burger. Instead of we go to KFC to buy their fried chicken. Okay, the uniqueness in your passion, how you can grow it. Okay, and the next thing is, of course, what is your future planning? It can be short-term planning, it can be long-term planning. But as much as you can do, for currently, for you right now studying, maybe you can plan for 5 years ahead. Okay, this one already, this year already September. Okay, you can plan ahead for next year, next 2 years, next 3 years after you graduate. What are you going to do? Are you going to apply for a job, or are you going to fully go for your passion to grow it? Okay, either the passion can grow after you graduated, or you can already groom your passion right now as you are studying in degree level. Okay, so for second year, yeah, you can still groom your, it's not too late to groom your passion, because I grew my passion since I was a kid. Then I started my first talk in astronomy during my secondary school. Then I developed myself from years to years. Okay, so this is very important. The future planning, the value of your passion, and the strength. So might be you can say that doing a passion like doing a business too, because doing a business you need to know who is your target market, who is your target audience, or who to who you want to sell this product, or the passion that you have. You like to bake, other people are baking cake too. Okay, what is the uniqueness in you that you have that makes you different from the others? Okay, so try to answer these 3 questions and go very deep into each of the segments section of these questions. Okay, follow the flow. Okay, what is your career satisfaction? Okay, is it to have what big salary? Is that your kind of career satisfaction, or your career satisfaction is to do a job that related to your study? Okay, it can be either. Oh, another one. How can you grow yourself? Okay. Okay. So how can you grow yourself? So does following the flow, you can grow yourself. Growing yourself means that you not stick to one part of job that buat A, orang suruh buat A, buat A, buat B, buat B, buat C, buat C. So you are not developing yourself. So the skills that you have, the skills that you need, the skills that you need to develop is really important for your self-growth. And the third one is also the future planning. You can go for the passion that you need, the passion that you have. For example, okay, you're going to work for a few years, maybe for 5 years, you go for work for the job that you want. Okay, then in the next 5 years, you are starting to do your passion. So yeah, you need to plan. However, the planning must be really, really precise for the next 5 years, 10 years, because of course, your parents need to see what is your planning. Okay, what is your planning for your future? And of course, last but not least, for those who are choosing your own passion to grow yourself, find your passion, plan now, do not procrastinating, develop your skills. This is very important, especially for students. Appearance, can make yourself appear to the public if your passion needs you to publicize your product, for example, and also reach for the stars. Okay, for myself, I always hold these three things that my founder always said: the right time, the right opportunity, and also the right partner. If you have these three things in you, then you should go to reach for the stars. Okay, I think that's all from me. So you can reach out to me in Facebook, Instagram, or also Twitter. Okay.
Okay. All right. So thank you so much, Mr. Amirul Hazim. Big round of applause there. So Amirul, would you like to share anything about your observatory if you want to do that now?
Yes. Wait,
okay.
I need to disconnect.
Okay, sure. Okay, so while we wait for Mr. Amirul to set up the observatory, it's been fascinating to hear about how he really has this passion for space and he just never lets go. I like how he I'm sorry to say the word, pestered the lecturers so that he could do what he wanted to do. But that's one thing that I've noticed, that if you really, really like it and you really are serious with it, like you pester as many people as you want, because that's the way to do it. I remember, and now I'm going to talk about myself now. When I was studying, I was stuck in the science stream at school. And because I was really into computers, I noticed that there was a class who was learning computers. So I pestered my teachers to swap my classes so I don't learn about bio. I want to learn about computers. So I do believe that if you are passionate about something, you are willing to do the hard work. And that also involves pissing off people.
Agree with you that thing, yeah.
But that's how you get things done. That's how you get grants. That's how you get people to send you to stuff that other people don't. So yeah, if you're really passionate about something, you have to tell yourself, are you willing to do the hard work that comes with that passion? So I think that's very useful to have. Okay, Amir, are you ready to share your observatory?
Yes, I'm in here right now.
All right.
When Doctor said about, yes, another thing,
not
yet.
Okay,
not yet.
cool.
Okay. So when I heard that Doctor said about hard work, yes, definitely. Pursuing your passion means that you put a lot of hard work. It's not like follow the flow, you just, go to work by 8 a.m., then end of work at 5 p.m., you go back and back again. But pursuing your passion is about hard work, and also how would you maintain yourself to be relevant from time to time. So it is really, really important. Okay. And also, I heard that Doctor said about, yes, I am really keen, passionate in astronomy, in my field of area. And of course, I'm really loyal to it. Okay. So the one thing is loyal to a passion. So really, really important. It's not that you like this thing today, then the next day you change it. No, you will not able to grow the passion that you need, the passion that you have for a long term of period. Okay, you need to be loyal. As much as I can say, I am loyal to my passion rather than to having like, thinking about some of my friends already married, there's a second dilemma that for fresh graduate, we realize that most of your friends already getting married by this age. So you will have that kind of, bila nak kahwin ni? Dia dah kahwin. Pas seorang kahwin. Okay. So that's the dilemma that you should put it aside first. Main thing is to focus on your agenda. Focus on your passion first. Okay. You can be loyal for a person next time, but the first thing first is prioritize yourself first. Okay. But in future, if you have a partner that can support you with your passion, that can develop you in the same time, then that's a good partner. Okay. All right. So this is my observatory. So I'm going to slide the roof right now. Okay. So it's quite sunny today and blue sky. Okay, really interesting. But usually, I'm not sure if you can see it is pinned to your screen right now. Okay, so usually at this time, I'm going to do like solar imaging with my telescope here. Okay, this one. So the solar imaging, usually I'm collecting data for the sun, especially the sunspot. So at the surface of the sun, the photosphere, we can see sunspots. So sunspots are the features on the sun that is really, I'm not going to say that really, really cool, but I can say that it's colder than the other area of the sun, okay? Because the surface temperature is still about 2000 degrees Celsius at the sunspot, but compared to the other surface, it's kind of like 3 to 4000 degrees Celsius. So yeah, interestingly, to see the sun during the day in Malaysia is a good subject to study or research, because I'm also looking forward for my master's in solar astrophysics. So not only that, pursuing a passion, but also pursuing my interest of study, because being a student is a lifetime student, never stop learning, always learn and self-develop your life skills. Okay. So this is a telescope, a refractor telescope. So this one is my first telescope that I bought. So this whole setup is not like can be run remotely, because eventually I need to be here in my small observatory, mini observatory, to just operate the telescope. Yeah, during at night, if the time is good, the condition is quite excellent, that I will do like deep sky imaging, like imaging the galaxies, or also doing planetary imaging. Okay, so yeah, it is actually a small observatory here, and also currently new, relatively quite new. So there's another pier. So this one we call is as a mount, and also another pier, where usually I also put another telescope here. But this one is manual usage, and also but this one is for automatic control. So it has a remote, and sometimes I connect it to my laptop to control it. So yeah, looking forward to decorate things up here. So this is my humble observatory. So as I mentioned again, what makes an observatory different from a normal store? You can open the roof here. Okay. So actually both sides can open, but this side already locked in, so I can open. So yeah, pursuing a passion is very giving me that the satisfaction, the career satisfaction is what I'm having right now, because I'm pursuing a passion, and also I'm doing the things that I love the most. Okay, so I think yeah, there's not much to view in this observatory. So actually my observatory is located second floor, same level as the water tank. So yeah, you can see here.
Very high. And it's quite amazing how you set up the entire thing to open and close like that. That must have cost a lot. That looks amazing. So thank you so much for giving us
Yeah.
that tour of your mini observatory. Thank you so much for allowing us that. I'm spying on some of our students' WhatsApp statuses. Some of them are tengah teruja tengok your telescope and everything. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Macam bunyi macam tutup kedai.
Yeah. So definitely I'm open for maybe you want to visit here. Of course, second dose. You need to have second dose. Okay, maybe after the COVID situation much more reda, yeah, you can pay a visit here. Just contact me.
Okay, all right. So thank you so much to Mr. Amirul. Big round of applause to our speaker. So that is the end of the main part, which was the main talk by Mr. Amirul Hazim, co-founder of Apa di Langit. Gave us an excellent talk about how to pursue your passion and at the end succeed with it. I'm pretty sure everyone's amazed by what he's achieved with such little time. So I'm very, very proud to have him as an alumni of our faculty. So now is quiz time. So let me just share my screen for a bit. So I'm gonna share this. So I hope everyone can see this. All right. So now is the time for the quiz. So if you are interested in joining us, as I mentioned at the start of the program, if you have a separate device or you have another browser, go to menti.com, put in the code, or you can click on the link that the Urus Setia dah letak dekat chat tu. So if you just click on the link, it just immediately goes in. You don't need to put in the code. So please click on the link or go to Menti and put in the code, whichever way it goes to the same place. So we're going to start with the quiz, all right? So to move swiftly on, this is the instructions. I've already mentioned to you the instructions. So if you are interested to join us, if you could please put in your phone number. not so that we can spam you, but in the event that you do win, we're going to give you a prize. So what is the prize for today? The prize is we're going to give the top 3 winners 15 ringgit, 15, not 50, 15, 15 ringgit untuk the top 3 winners, okay? So this is the same format as previous talks with alumni FST before. Basically, if you are the top winners, you get some money. This is hard cash, people. So if you are interested to join, please put in your real phone number. If you don't want to win or you think you're not going to win, you can skip this task. But do put in your phone number. We'll only harass the winner. So if you don't win, don't worry. We're not going to call you. So, basically, winners, we need this so that we know who you are, so we know who to send the money to. Okay. So let me just
how many questions is it?
Doctor? Seven questions.
Seven.
Yeah.
I think 7 easy question, right? They can win easily.
It is. So the questions were all given by our esteemed guest. So he was the one who did all the questions. There were 7 questions, and it has lots of space. Just to give you a hint. There are a few questions that tests whether you listen to his talk or not, so that will be quite interesting. So there are 7 questions that is in between you and the 15 ringgit. So at the moment we have 76 participants. So we'll just give it another minute and then we'll start the quiz. Okay. So we're going to start in about 1 more minute. If anyone has any trouble joining this, please open your mic, let us know. If you want to chat, you can, but because I'm sharing my screen, I can't see it. So please open your mic if you need any help with anything, but I hope the instructions are clear. Go to Menti either using the link on chat or go to menti.com, put in the code 75488769, and then we'll start the 7 questions. 100 participants. There's a lot of people who want this money. There's a lot of people. I think last count we had about 250 viewers. 250 viewers. So a lot of people want to come to see you, Amiro. So very happy.
Thank you so much for
So,
everyone joining us today.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Doctor, I think I should add something here. For those who have correct answers for all the questions, so you will receive something special from Apa Di Langit.
Oh, awesome. Do we know what it is?
Mystery gift from the space, of course.
Okay.
All right. Only for those who have correct answers for all of the questions, okay?
So you're gonna get space dust. So
okay. Only one, okay, only one. I need to mention that.
13 people now. Okay, I'm gonna start. I'm going to start the quiz in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so wait, hang on. All right, now restart. Okay, so the first question, look at your screens. You should be seeing a waiting screen right here. So as I mentioned, we have 116 participants, 120 now. So I'm going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good luck, everyone. Question number 1. Bintang apakah, tiba-tiba BM, bintang apakah yang digunakan untuk menentukan arah utara? Ambil kau.
Yeah. What star do you use to determine north?
Exactly.
Okay.
I told you there's a lot of space out there. Tembak semua. I'm happy I did not set up these questions, right? Because like, there's no way I would know anything. I know the answers because somebody gave me the answers. But good luck. Wih, ramai tahu lah. Mesti budak-budak.
Wow. Great.
Okay, 63 people. Well done.
Yeah.
All right. So the rest, jangan give up. There's a lot of questions. There's more tembak to happen. Okay, all right. So question number 2. Question number 2. Okay, so question number 2. Ready, everyone? So question number 2. All right. Namakan buruj yang digunakan untuk menentukan arah kiblat. Bet you didn't know that. I did not until yesterday. So, buruj yang digunakan untuk menentukan arah kiblat. Is it buruj Aries, buruj Scorpio, buruj Taurus, or buruj Orion? Which one is it? Menentukan arah kiblat. Those of you who don't know what it is, you'll know in a second. Nampak huruf yang digunakan. Which one is it? Okay. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Very nice. Buraj Orion, 67. Well done, you. You guys know more than I do. Congrats. All right, so we'll look at the leaderboard shortly. So, siapakah yang leading sekarang? Okay, looks like Sebastian is number 1 at the moment. So, well done, Sebastian. Diikuti rapat dengan Farah. Okay, so there's still time. There's still 5 more questions. All right, so I'm going to start with the next question. Question number 3. Okay, so question number 3. All right. Soalan ketiga, peredaran bulan mengelilingi bumi mengambil masa selama berapa hari jika berpandukan fasa bulan? So maksudnya 1 bulan lah, berapa hari yang bulan tu pusing bumi kan, berapa hari? So 28 ke, 29.5 ke, 30.4 ke, 31 hari? Which one is it? Which one is it? Last time I learned this was in like standard 5 punya science, so I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know if you remember. You guys are younger than me. You guys should know this. So, all right. Ta-da!
No.
No. Correct answer is 29.5. 29.5. It's not 28. So, kecil sikit pool pemenang dia, but 29 is the correct answer here. Okay. All right, next question. Question number 4. Let's see, question number 4. Okay, so apa akan terjadi kepada bumi? Sila baca karangan kat phone tu. Apa akan terjadi kepada bumi jika matahari digantikan dengan lohong hitam, black hole, yang jisimnya sama dengan matahari? So the black hole is about as big as the sun. So bumi disedut serta-merta ke dalam lohong. Bumi mengorbit semakin laju dan akhirnya masuk ke lohong hitam. Bumi menjadi statik atau bumi kekal di orbit dan mengorbit seperti biasa. Sila tembak. Tembak semua, tembak. Okay. Alright. Siapakah? Oh wow. 12 people. Yeah. Like,
The answer is that one. Bumi akan kekal di orbitnya mengorbit seperti biasa.
Yeah. Can you explain that? Like, why is that? Like,
Alright.
why
So,
does
actually, in the space, okay, we talk about the fabric of time and space. Okay, time and space. Maybe you heard about, like, who's been talking about? Maybe Albert Einstein or Isaac Newton was who I can't recall. But the thing is, it's about the gravity. It's not about the size of an object, but it is depend on the gravity. The mass of the sun, if it is equal to the mass of the black hole that being substitute with, so it is the gravity value is the same. Okay, that's why the Earth will orbit the black hole as usual, and it will not degrade towards the black hole. But the other part, negative part, is that of course you will not receive any sunlight from the black hole because it sucks everything. Even light cannot go out. So yeah. Because many of you here say that it will orbit much faster and also at the end goes back into the black hole. So it is not, because the mass is the same.
There you go. So I bet you thought you were just here for a career talk. No, we give you a science lesson as well. Okay, thank you very much. Right, next question. Leaderboard. Yes, so we're gonna look at the leaderboard. So R got that one wrong. Fastest was Aizel, well done. But Kairina, you're on top. So Kairina memecut di hadapan sekarang ni. Okay, so next question. Question number 5. So we're going to the last 3 questions now, all right? Okay, so question number 5. Question number 5. Apa di langit menyambut ulang tahun keberapakah untuk tahun ini? If you listen to what he said just now, you would know this. Otherwise, sila tembak. So, apa di langit? Which anniversary is it this year? Is it 2 years, 5 years, 9 years, 11 years? Which one was it? Berapa tahunkah apa di langit? Okay, let's see who paid attention.
Wow, congrats.
5 years. 5 years. The correct answer is 5 years. He graduated 2 years ago, but Apa di Langit was actually a lot longer than that. So Apa di Langit is 5 years. All right, question number 6. We're almost at the end now. Question number 6. Question 6. Berapakah division dalam Apa di Langit? There was a big slide there. How many divisions were there? Was there 9, 7, 5, 3? Which one is it? Berapakah division dalam Apa di Langit? How many divisions does it have? Is it 9, 7, 5, or 3? How many divisions? All right. Let's see who paid attention. Okay, that's a lot better.
Okay.
Well done, Lima. Okay, very good. All right, leaderboard before we go to the last question. All right, so who is at the top? Uh-huh. Very nice. Looks like MF Hakim, I think. Yep. MF Hakim, AB, and Husnina. So those 3 look like they're going to win, but we have our last question. So last question, question number 7. Okay, ready everyone? Last question of the quiz. Okay, so apakah nama alat inovasi? Did you show this? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I
did
pay
show it.
attention. I didn't pay attention. Okay, nama alat yang mendapat geran dari IAU OAD. Is it light sound device, impact dome, starlight, dome of stars? I would have had to tembak here. Which one is it? I'm sorry. Which one is it? There was an Apa di Langit innovation that got a grant. Which one was it? Yeah, they paid attention.
Yeah.
They paid much more attention
Impact
than I
dome.
did. So well done. Well done, everyone. Okay, so drum roll. Who was the winner of today's 15 ringgit each? We have 3 winners here. So, Hakim, I told you. So I guess Hakim's not winning this. Or not, he is. So congratulations to AB. So you are the number 1 winner. So you will win this surprise gift from Apa di Langit. So well done, AB.
Yeah.
Husnina is number 2. Number 3 is MF Hakim. So we will have people contacting you, assuming you gave us your phone number. So we will contact you on your phone numbers for your prizes. So congratulations to the winners. Thank you so much to the 118 people who joined the quiz. So thank you so much. Okay, so now it is already like 10:27, but we do have about a 30-minute buffer time, I think, for Q&A. So we will proceed with the first question from the audience. So Amiro, you okay with answering questions right now?
Yes, please.
Excellent. Okay, so the first question that we've got is, along your journey in pursuing your passion, were there moments you feel very demotivated or burnt out? And what did you do when coming across that situation? So basically dealing with burnout. How do you deal with burnout?
Okay, thank you for the question. How do I deal with burnout? Okay. The first thing is eat. Stress eating. Okay, so that's why you can see here very chubby face here. I'm not usually like this. If you can see even in the first picture that Dr. Noridaya already showed to you. Okay, that was during my degree, I think. Second year. Yeah, second year. Okay. So yeah, of course, during pursuing my passion, I did encounter demotivated moments, burnout, and also how do I overcome this everything. Okay, first of all is that to share to you what is the main thing that you might encounter during your pursuing your passion. One of the things that you might have encounter is if you are collaborating with another party, for example, if you do not have a firm contract or a firm agreement on certain part, that party would eat you in terms of eat you the program itself. So of course, apa lagi experience that it is really demotivating, especially that the party itself is kind of they should not eat, rather than it is should be a mutual understanding, mutual agreement, mutual collaboration. It would be really, really great because that party is already big. Why did the party need to eat others? Okay, rather than make other people also develop themselves. Okay, and besides that, of course, when you are encountering that situation, as I mentioned again, mutual agreement, okay, firm contract is really important. And other than that, of course, you will have competition with other competitors in your field, definitely. Also, in Apa di Langit, we have also a few competitors out there. The thing is how to make yourself valuable, the uniqueness that you have in your own. Okay, and how do I come across to overcome this? Especially, yes, already I mentioned again, if you have the right partner with you. For example, I have the founder, great friend, Hafiz Musa. So you need to discuss, or also I would say share with your partners. Okay, your partner might be down as much as you, but you need to speak out. Okay, speak out, tell what you feel about this, and the most important, how you can do in the next future to not encounter this part, or to make that to not to neglect. We say that macam nak kurangkan impact negatif tu nanti akan datang. Okay, so that's why it's really important. Of course, the experience will teach you. If you're not encounter, you are not learning. So yeah, experience makes you learn very much more.
I completely agree. So yeah, experience, absolutely. There's gonna be a lot of stuff in life that puts you down. It's not necessary. It can be external, like people not taking, people taking advantage of you. They're not appreciating you. That makes you down. Or even like you feel that something's too hard. Like you feel like, oh, I can't keep doing this. This is too hard. I don't know why I'm doing this. There's something to be said about grit. And grit is where you keep doing something hard because you know that there's some kind of delayed gratification. Like if you keep continuing doing something hard, but you'll get the reward right at the end. So if you give up now, that you're never going to get there. And for most people, like they have to ask themselves, like, are they willing to do the hard work to get to that point? So if they give up, that means that they probably weren't so passionate about the end result in the end. If you really, really want something, you will do whatever it takes, no matter how hard it is. I mean, if you play games, like how you first took up a mobile game, like you would spend hours trying to learn it to make sure you end up being a legend. So if you're passionate enough about something, you'll do it. So
never give up. Agree with
Exactly.
that. Yeah, never give up. And also, let me add a little bit. The main thing is don't give up, and whatever you do is take the problem that you face as an opportunity. So the problem need to change as an opportunity in the future. And also the best revenge is to show the best of your side. So that's will make that the others feel, oh, I thought that I already made him really drop down, not able to get up back. Instead, the competitors we look at, okay, he's strong. We cannot do that. We cannot do anything anymore because we make the best revenge by doing the best side of us. Okay, so bukan hantar-santau saka tak boleh. That's not the way. Okay.
Exactly. So yes, overall, thank you so much. So we're going to wrap up the rest of the session now. So we've heard from our excellent speaker, Mr. Amirul Hazim, the co-founder of Apa di Langit Universe Awareness Malaysia. He was the alumni from AP, from Applied Physics, and we heard an amazing talk about all the stuff, the awesome stuff that he's done working with space, your passion. So if you are going to follow your passion, ask yourself all the questions that he raised just now, because you need to make sure that you're doing it and you have what it takes to do it. All right. So I hope that everyone learned a lot. I certainly did. I hope you guys had fun with all of the talks and all of the quizzes. So thank you so much to our esteemed guest. If you want to ask him further questions, you can look him up on Facebook, either through his name, Amirul Hazim, or you can go to Apa di Langit's Facebook page as well. There's a lot of content there as well. So last words from Amirul before we pass over to the MC?
Yeah. Yes, maybe I would thank, firstly, I would thank to Dr. Nur Hidayah for reaching me out. Also, thank you to FST for organizing this session, great session. Thank you so much. And also thank you to all the participants here. I'm guessing last night I was thinking about how many will attend. It was early in the morning. Okay, maybe about 10 to 15 people, I guess. But wow, okay, we receive more than right now. More than 200 participation. I'm really grateful for that. And also thank you again to FST for awarding the alumni icon. Thank you so much. And last word that I would say is langit adalah kitab yang terbentang. So explore the universe, you will explore everything that you need to know. And also go for your passion. If you have a strong passion, go for it. Never doubt about it. And of course, the three things I already mentioned: right partner, right time, right opportunity. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Assalamualaikum.
Okay, Waalaikumsalam. Thank you so much. So I will pass it over to our lovely MC, Miss Farisha. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you to our panel, Mr. Amirul Hazim, and our moderator for this morning, Dr. Nur Hidayah Azman, for all those sharing. I hope the participants will take note the important points from the session. Sweet reminder for all the participants to fill up the attendance before the attendance closed. Before we end our first slot, I would like to invite our speaker and participants for photography sessions for the slot. All the participants can use the background that have been provided from the committees at the chat box. Thank you.
Is someone counting? 1, 2, 3.
Waiting for
I'm going to about cram my smile over here.
Who's doing the counting? Okay, there you go.
Okay, smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay, another one for together mode. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Take care. Assalamualaikum.
This program will take a short break and will be continued at 11 a.m. for a second slot, which is cybersecurity as the measure to secure a business from our HB speaker, which I believe it can be related to variety business fields. Thank you, everyone.